Welcome to the instructional video for the virtual laser lab. When you go to the IP address 69.88.163.18/virtual laser lab, it brings you to the Unity WebGL project. And from here, it gives us the main menu with login, guest sign in, options, about, and create user. For the purpose of this video, we're going to go the create user route. From here, we're going to type in a username. We're going to type in a password. Then we hit create user. We get feedback that the account was created, and we hit back to go to the main menu. From here, we go to login. Type in the username and the password, and hit sign in. This brings us to the main lab environment. In the bottom left, we have a block where we can change the factors in the lab. We have the index of refraction, which you can edit with a drop-down menu. We go from vacuum and air. These are both at 1. And all the way to the bottom, we have moissanite, which will be the highest at an index of 2.65. You may also choose a custom, and that allows you to edit the index of refraction in the box. Right here with the objects, this is for adding and removing refractive material objects from the environment. If we hit the plus, we have 2 now, and 3, it keeps adding them in the middle of the environment. For the laser, you are able to move the laser anywhere in the lab environment by clicking and dragging. You may edit the angle that the laser rests at using this slider, or by inputting a value between 0 and 360. This checkbox that says enabled allows you to turn the laser on and off. These 3 sliders allow you to edit the RGB values of the laser. And if we move over to the refractive material, like the laser, this may also be dragged in and around the lab environment. You can change the angle of the refractable material. This rotates it around the z-axis. You may change the index of refraction of the material the same way as you would with the lab. We have a drop-down menu, and for a custom, it allows you to type in the index of refraction. This checkbox, reflectable, changes the property of the material. Instead of refraction, it changes it to reflection. The number 1 shows you the angle that the laser comes in at, and then angle 2 is the angle that the laser reflects at. If we do it with refraction, it is the angle coming in and the angle exiting the material. We may use this slider to change the scale of the material, and the shape allows us to go from a sphere to a cube. The angle is more noticeable changing with the cube than it is the sphere. From here we have the options menu, and because we are in an account that we created, we are able to save an instance of the lab. If we hit back, we're in the lab environment still. And if we edit it in a different way, then we go to options and load instance, it brings us back to the values and the positions that we had before. Back in the options menu, if we hit reset, it takes us back to the primary settings of the lab. Go back to options and go to main menu, it brings us back. If we click on guest sign in, there is no option to save or load the lab instance. Whatever you do here will not be able to be saved.